And everything we do in our area revolves around people. So when thinking about how we're really marrying in people with what we're doing and preparing our students to go off into the world is how does working with people fit with business? And I will tell my students this, pretty much everything that you learn here in business school will be useless unless you're absolutely able to do everything alone without ever dealing with another human, or you have learned how to deal with people effectively. So you're going to depend on people to accomplish your tasks and goals. You'll work with people, for people, supervise people eventually. So unless you understand the basic psychology and how to work with others, you are not going to progress in your career. And the challenges are real and even harder as you progress in your career. I think we see a lot more of our senior folks coming back for continuing education around that. So I think, Mike, I'll pose this to you as a manager and leading our group, you have to deal with so much of this in your day-to-day job. I'm sure, Ben, you do as well, and the types of decisions you're making and how you are leading.
Thanks for posing that one to me. I'll first just provide the caveat that among faculty, there is no leading the group. It's like herding cats. That people will do what they want. I do my best to try to, hold the center, keep the glue together. But yeah, Jess is absolutely right. And I guess that one of the ironies is that faculty who study management, who have expertise and make recommendations and, get paid to consult, are not necessarily the best at doing it themselves, right? Mm-hmm. And that illustrates Jess's point that oftentimes we get promoted because of our technical skills, our technical expertise. And what we don't get promoted for is precisely what we're going to be doing when we get into that role. How do we work with people? How do we set the right goals? How do we give feedback? How do we manage conflict? Those are techniques that people start to learn when they get into those roles. We also do a great job of training them at Kenan-Flagler. So with our undergraduate and MBA populations and the other degree programs that we have, that's a primary focus, is helping people to get started with those human skills so that when they enter the work world and find themselves, with one direct report or with a team, whether they're in a leadership role or whether they're leading from the seat they're in, which is a euphemism that we use, right? So if they're just in a team playing role, those skills really matter from the get.